some people to hop on. And wow, you guys on YouTube get to see all my flowers. Anyway, how did everybody's weekend go? Exciting news, Mr. Cooper. Hi, Ashley. How are you today? Mr. Cooper got to go to the beach for the first time on Saturday. He did. He's going to be a rock star on the beach, you guys. A rock star, I'm just saying. So, you're probably saying she has nothing. But we're doing something. We'll wait for... Hi, Pam. How are you, Pam? Good morning. Good morning. So, yeah, he was a rock star. He only cried one time, and it was like, when they changed his diaper. But other than that, nothing. Nothing. Hi, Janice back home. Hi, Rosa. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Kathleen Carter. How are you today? We're using a juice container. And I cut the top off. I didn't do a very good job. It's not that very straight, but it's going to be okay. Hi, Gabby. How you doing? Annette. Good morning, Annette. Your rash. Annette has a rash. We don't know what it is. So she called her primary care. So we will find out, and I'll keep you updated. We have to pray for her that it's really nothing. It could be a heat rash. Who knows? Or like a little side effect from a medication that interact with some. Who knows, right? But no matter what. Hi, Wanda. How are you, Wanda? No matter what, we need to pray for her, okay? And Annette's in UK, and I'm sure she loves to have a friend message her or something. You can PM her. Hi, Gabby. How are you? Hi, Judy. So we're going to be using this. This is, it's a juice container. What the heck is the name of the juice? No pulp. I forget. And I cut the top off, you guys. I cut the top. You didn't want to have to see me. So I did it ahead of time. Hi, Gail Littleton. How are you? Rick had to go to the doctors. I made him go again. Whatever the doctor said the last time did not work this time. It didn't work. So I said, you need either MRI, a CAT scan. I don't know what the differences are, but I've had them all. You can live through it, get it done, and let's see what's going on with your, leg and whatever. Okay. So that's where hi, Jolene, my sweet Jolene. She's so pretty, you guys. If you haven't seen Jolene's post, when she's got her new dresses on, or she shows that sexy body in her bikini, and, makes me feel old, but that's okay. Somebody's got to be young and somebody's got to be old, right? So anyway, we're going to be using macrame jute cord. Check out this big thing, right? I don't even remember where I bought it. Where do you think I bought this? You guys would remember. It's from Hobby Lobby. So, I always use rope. So I said I'm getting the big one. I don't even know how much it costs. $16.99. So, you can get smaller ones, but, like this size small, I cut it off, you guys, because it was like a mess. It was a knot. That's great, Janice. You didn't tell me. Yay! See, a power of prayer always works. This has a little indentation, but that's okay. We can just fill it in with this. And then we're going to use sunflowers. We're going to make a sunflower decor. We might put a beehive on it. Either way, I'm going to be very frugal with the glue, you guys, even though, I mean, this is plastic, right? It's plastic. We don't want it to melt. So if you have a container at home right now that has orange juice in it, what is the names of the brands? Oh God, I can't remember. My brain is like junk sometimes, I'm telling you. Just absolute junk. And I don't mean to be that way, but it is what it is. Yesterday, Rick and I went to the beach on our own, hung out with some really sweet friends. And it was a little windy. I'm not going to lie. It was windy yesterday. And it was probably a better day that the kids came on Saturday. I had the kids sleep over. We had fireworks and all that. 250th anniversary of the United States of America. Birthday, whatever it is. Birthday. So they had that. And they were so tired, you guys. I put their pajamas on so fast, right, when we got home. We got home around 10 o'clock, right? That I don't think Colin even got under the covers when I covered him yet, and gave him a kiss, and he was already He was gone. He was gone. Sleeping. Hi, Alice. Oh, you got to find out about the UTI. Well, we'll give you a prayer about that. We'll give you a prayer about that. And I don't know where else you can get this rope other than you can get it from Walmart. I think you can get it from Walmart. You can get it from you can get a bigger version, but you need, you're not going to have, you're going to have to buy like 3 packages, 4 packages, I don't know, at the Dollar Tree. So at that point, when you're paying $1.50, $1.75, you might as well go get one that you can have. Hi, Creations by Lisa K. How are you? I just screwed up that, right? I'm sorry about that. And if there's any page names on here, they're all my friends. So if you give them a follow, that would be great. That would make everybody feel so much better. They have friends out there. So, hi, Tiffany Shield. How are you? Happy Monday. Mr. Rick doesn't give me all the comments, and we don't see all the comments, believe it or not. The other day I was looking, and I'm just for example, and I've known this for a while. The other day I was looking for a comment. Rick said, somebody said blah, blah, blah. And I said, okay, let me go look to see if I don't know what Facebook does with some of the comments, but it wasn't there, guys. It wasn't there. I was like, what the heck? So next time I said, if there's something that I need to know, screenshot it because, thank you so much, Wanda. Thank you. I appreciate that. We can't even say that anymore. We can't tell you to do that. So when you guys do it voluntarily, I get very tickly all over. You did, girl. You did. Well, yeah, you did. You did. Sometimes I get into a funk and I go, what should I make today? I don't know. But I knew I was going to make this last night. And I have a couple of more ideas for the rest of the week. On Thursday, okay, unfortunately, I have to change my schedule. I didn't look at my own. I make a schedule and don't go even look to see. I have to go to Dana-Farber on Thursday at 11 o'clock, just when I think I'm going to go live. No, I can't do that. So I think I'm going to go later, and I'm going to have a sale with the things that are left over. I made some aprons. I'm going to get some vintage items that you guys can craft with or use or whatever. I'm going to go through that's on the list of things to do today. It's a crappy day. We're not going to the beach today. The beach screws me up terribly. You know that? Even though hi, Debbie Smith. How are you? Hi, Jennifer Marquis, Pam Norton, Kathy Smith. Hello. So anyway, today I got to go through the boys' drawers. I went and bought new clothes. I went and bought some new shorts and stuff. But I got to just check, because I might have shirts for Colin, but no bottoms for Colin. Nothing for RJ because he's getting bigger. And put the rest in a container and try to mark the container the best I can. So when Cooper gets to that age, I have clothes, right? Because sometimes she sends them here and then it's like a last minute thing. And like today I ordered from Amazon a whole bunch of boxer short undies. They're about the same size, the both of them. So 4 to 5. I got 4 to 5, right? So they'll fit them. And so I threw them in the washing machine today. Because, I don't know. I feel like I should. Don't you wash all your clothes? Do you want? Hey, Struggle Bus! I am 12 people away from 2,000 followers. Hey, you guys, that's nothing. If everybody here follows my girlfriend, Raquel, I'm telling you, you won't be disappointed. She is a hoot. She is a hoot and a good crafter. Okay? I'm glad to hear that. Goodness, Struggle Bus. I didn't even notice that. I went looking at your page the other day because I missed the... I wanted to see what your craft came out like, the mailbox holder. I want to get another one of those and do kind of the same thing. You've inspired me. So, of course, I have to go thrifting. Wouldn't that be nice if I can go do that today, too? Go to the Goodwill, right? Hi, Midnight Morning. How are you? Midnight Morning, I couldn't find your page name. So if you can PM me, go to my page, go to messages. Send me a message with your link, or at least your name. I can find you with a picture of what it looks like and all that stuff. Because, like, take a screenshot if you're not familiar how to do, like, copy your link and all that. Take a picture of what your page should look like. So this way I don't follow all the people that I don't really know. Not that it's a big deal. I do too, Jennifer. And some things I don't put in the dryer right away, but their undies I will. Because I don't know, like until I figure out like how it's going to fit them and all that. Oh, you watched Cindy last night? She came on. Jeez. So I came home last night. We came home around 6-ish from the beach. We were all in. I wouldn't have come home, to be honest with you. It was so beautiful down there. We were up close to the beginning of the beach instead of going down further. The tide was going out. The wind was picking up a little bit. But I had to go Tinkleberry, right? I had to go to the bathroom. And I wasn't going in the water because then I'd be like, I wasn't doing that. So I said to Rick, it's time to pack it up. Let's go. And he goes, what's the matter? And I go, well, it's one of two things. I'm starving. And all we brought was fruit on the beach. I brought cantaloupe. I chopped it all up, you guys. And cantaloupe, watermelon, grapes, honeydew. I chopped it all up and made a big one myself, because I don't trust that they wash the outside of the watermelons when they put the knife into it. So you guys all know when you get a watermelon, most people put them on the counter. Don't put them on the counter. Thank you, Beverly. Don't put them on the counter because the bacteria, whatever's on the outside, is still on the outside. So when you go to think about it, guys. Think about it. Take your knife and you cut right into it. What are you doing? You're going right into the watermelon, the cantaloupe, the honeydew, the oranges, all of that with the knife into what you're going to chew on or eat or whatever, okay? So most things can be put in the refrigerator. It will kill it a little bit. Wash it first and then wash it the best you can with baking soda and vinegar, white vinegar, and then put in the refrigerator and it should be better, should be better. I'm just saying, I just don't want anybody to get sick. There's so many people getting sick from this bacteria thing. And yet, you can go to the store and still see lettuce and not really sure where it's coming from, right? Not really sure. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Stephanie Lambertson. How are you? Hi, Connie. How are you? I must admit, I could eat watermelon till the cows... I know, me too. Me too. Hey, Gretchen. How's my Gretchen today? Hope Gretchen's having a good day. She's going live tonight. She posted a schedule, you guys. She posted a schedule. It's so much better when you post a schedule. But I got to change mine. So I'm thinking only on Thursday I'm going to change it. Tomorrow, I will be going live at 11 o'clock. And then in my private group, our private group, me and Gretchen's, I can say mine, but I don't mean mine. At 7:30, if anybody's interested in me in a private group, I'm going to do a cute craft. The supply list is already out. I was amazingly surprised at myself because sometimes I don't know what I want to make in private group. And so, but I decided this time I was going to make something fun. And I still I have 4 ideas. I gave them 1, okay, to get supply. But all the other ideas, it's not hard. If we switch it out, I'll have to ask them. I just see people watching, but I don't want to miss anybody because Mr. Rick is not here. He going to the doctor. He better have been ordered an MRI or a CAT scan or whatever, because he can't even walk. He's limping because of that stupid hip thing, right? And I'm very upset. And he thinks I'm mad at him. He gets mad at me. Yesterday could have killed him, though. Let me glue this down before it, dries up. I'm walking. He gets stopped by a friend. Okay, we're walking up the street. So now I'm at the corner going, what should I do, right? And the car stops to let me cross the main street. So I says, I'll keep walking. I yell back at Rick, I'll meet you at the entrance of the beach, Okay, he says, okay. So I meet him at the entrance. I'm standing there, and he hasn't come. He hasn't come yet. And this nice gentleman came, and he says, would you like me to get that on the beach for you? I go, no, that's all right. My husband's coming. I said, I'll be fine. And all of a sudden, I see him, and he goes like this, right, just like that. And I waved to him, going, hi. That's what I think he's doing, right? No. All of a sudden, he yells at me. He goes, just go on the beach from far. And everybody on the street heard him. I wanted to kill him, right? I was fuming, but now you're on the beach. Thousands of people all around you. They don't, can't say anything because everybody's listening. The big ears in there. So I was mad at him for a little bit. And I said, why would you swear? Why would you swear? You're on the middle of the street. The whole town's heard you. And he's the one that gets embarrassed. Hi, Edie. Hi, Kathy. Really, he did. Really. So when you talk to him the next time, because he says, all my friends love me. And I go, I love you too. He goes, no, you don't. And I go, I love you because with all your things, all your little quirks, just like you're supposed to love me for all my quirks, right? So, but they don't know all your quirks. So they may not like you. Hi, Sharon Lefton. Hi, Debbie. How are you? I feel like fall is in the air today. I brought the mail in, and I don't even know what I got. I just put it on the table. I have to deal with a few things. So we're going to, on Saturday, you guys, I didn't know what to do, okay? So I asked some friends on the beach, what do? I don't know what to do. It's a lobster bake on the beach, but it's a weekend of pre-wedding stuff. Like, I guess they're getting married on Sunday, but they're doing this whole lobster thing on the beach. And we were invited. So I don't know. Is it like a rehearsal dinner? Is it, I don't know. It's different, okay? And I'm usually pretty good with the party things, but this time I was kind of like stuck, and I didn't know, do we give gifts? What should we give? They're rich, okay? They're very rich people, right? What do you give very rich people? Imagine me knowing very rich people. I don't know anybody. And then what do I need? I need to know very rich people. But they're down to earth, so that's why we like them a lot. Yesterday I was so mad about this situation that we were talking to them, because I was telling his fiance, last week we were talking about that. I said, my new endeavor is making bread, and I made a starter, right? And she goes, oh, you're going to love making bread, ba, 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 ba. So I go over to the yesterday, and I go, hi, Claudia. How are you, my Claudia? Hi, Marilyn. It's okay, girlfriend. Kathleen, life has taken over. You do what you have to do. Disappointing to be hearing, Loretta. Please don't share personal issues. Oh, sorry. I've always done that with you guys. You guys are my friends. So, but I mean, I'm still in love with my husband. Oh, you guys don't think so, but I am. But I'm Italian too, so I talk loud. I try to tell him that too. So you don't understand. Italian people, we talk loud. Hey, Cindy, how are you today? Geez, I haven't talked to you in forever. We have to have a chit-chat just to catch up on all things. Your son-in-law, I know he was going through a thing. So, but the beach was beautiful yesterday, and the beach was beautiful on Saturday. My grandson's first trip to the beach. I think he's going to be a beach bum. He was really good. Everybody just came over and gave my daughter, because they saw her all summer long, pregnant on the beach. So, yesterday they see her finally, and all the muzzle toughs came out. Muzzle tough. Oh, he's so cute. Muzzle tough. So that's cute. I'm not Jewish, but the community that's down there that we're friends with is Jewish. So that's what they say, and that's what we say thank you, right? Hi, Marilyn. Hi, Retta. How are you? Hi, Beverly Stevens. Okay. You got to go round and round and round, depending on how big this is. And we're halfway done. But it's going to be, I'm not sure if I want to make it a beehive. And I've made something like this before, but this one's going to be a little different. You know, sometimes you revisit what looks great, what you like, you know. So I'm revisiting. Hey, Dave Bowers. Hi, Rhonda. Hi, Alice. That's right. At the end of the day, we do love each other. We do love each other. Now, today, you know, he doesn't like going to the doctors and what men do, okay? But it took me a whole week of convincing him that you can't live like this. You're a young man. You're a young man. You know, something's wrong. And what did he go into the doctors? Was it last week, you guys? I think it was last week. And the doctor gave him, was it the week before? I don't remember. He gave him medication for 7 days. On the 4th day, he was getting a little loopy. He takes it at night, but during the day, he was just off. So I kind of said to him, I said, you know, you got to call a doctor, right? You got to call a doctor and tell him how you're feeling. He goes, nah, it's all right. I'll just stop taking it. But I can tell he doesn't sleep. So I would get up and I could feel that he needed something. So I got him Tylenol. Of course, Peggy. I'm so sorry to hear that, Peggy. Peggy Mitchell-Tree's daughter needs prayers. She has cancer of the larynx. And you guys, let's give her a prayer. Cindy Lou has cancer of the breast. Let's give her a prayer. She's not always here, but Cindy Lou's a good friend. We have to give everybody a prayer for different things. I don't know how much. I keep forgetting to put glue in. Oh, I hope not, Mary. He won't go. He won't do it. He won't do it. Well, maybe he will, knowing he might not be in pain. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You know, it took me a long time to make him get to the dentist, right? And after 2 years of saying, you need a tooth, you need a tooth, you need a tooth, right? He finally got it done. And that's only because I called the dentist. And I got the scoop, you know, because I think men only hear well, we all do. We all do. I shouldn't say just men. I think we only hear what we want to hear and not hear the whole thing. So once I talked to the dentist, everything was good. The next day he went. And then at the end of the week, he had a tooth. Yay, right? Hi, Meg. How are you? So if I missed anybody, I'm so sorry. Hi, Sharon. And if there's anything special you need to say to me. So Thursday, tell me what time. Should I do it at 4? Should I do it at 4:30? I'm going to have a sale. I have aprons. I'm kind of iffy about the, like what I'm going to do with the money with the aprons. Like, am I going to keep the money or keep half and donate the rest? It's only 12 of them to Dana-Farber. Because you know I do that, right? You know all the time. I give whatever at the end of the month, I get 20% and I give to Dana-Farber. Midnight Morning Glory with Lori. Praying for, oh, good. Thank God. Cheryl. There's Cheryl. Oh my gosh. What the heck is Cheryl's last name? Cheryl, come to mind. Her daughter's in the, she has cancer too. And that's always sad. Cheryl Hebert. And then there's Joanne. Joanne's husband has cancer. So she's going through that. So we got to pray for Joanne's husband. Oh, that cancer, that C word stinks, you guys. It really does. It puts you through, you know, turmoil, okay? And then you got to go, you're not even knowing if you're making the right decisions because, you know, you just don't know. You want to do all the right things. You do. You do. You want to do, yes, doctor, whatever you say, doctor. I'll stand on my head, doctor. Yes, yes, yes. And then you pray at the end. Are you going to paint that pumpkin that you got at the store? I don't know. What pumpkin, girl? I am. I haven't decided how I'm going to do it. I am. I had some ideas. So I have to see if I can do it, because I have an idea, and I had rice paper I wanted to put on it, you guys, okay? It's the pumpkin she's talking about. I got a pumpkin and something else from Target. The Target spot, $3. So just know that that's going to be coming up. I just have to work on how to do it. And tomorrow night, private group, if you're interested in our private group, it's $22 a month. Let me go back to that. It's 22. Hi, Create with Cindy again. How are you? It's 22. Prayers for Cheryl, right? It's $22 a month. You get 4 weeks, every Tuesday, 7:30. I craft, Gretchen crafts, we craft together, and sometimes we can find a guest presenter. And this is like the worst time of year to ask people to do something. So we were supposed to have a guest presenter this week, but it's going to be me. I'll be the guest. I'll be the hostess with the mostest. And I'm going to craft. Because it's very difficult at this time of year. You know, everybody's busy. Everybody's busy, you know. And plus the end of the summer, everybody has those parties, end of summer parties. I think I might be having one with my, you know, my daughter's friends and family and stuff. And everybody else in my family goes to my mom, but she doesn't go to the beach. She just likes having everybody over after everybody's done a beach day. So I'm trying to get this as straight as possible. So I'm hoping by the time I'm done, you guys, it is straight as possible. And what you do is you just kind of push it in. See it? So there's no airspace. I took the tag off, and it was very easy. I took this, and then I peeled it off, and it came off perfectly. Perfectly. Don't try scraping it and all that stuff. Just heat it up. Don't heat it up too much, but heat it up enough that you can pull it off. So. Geez, I hope I cut enough, right? This would be perfect if I did. Oh, good. I'm so glad to hear that. Meg, thank you. Hi, Julie. Hey, Karen Jean. How's my Karen Jean this morning? I hope all is well with Karen Jean. How's your garden doing? How's your garden doing? This is my Massachusetts slang garden. How's your garden doing? Ours is doing well. We have to go out and start. Maybe that's what I have to put that to the list of things to do. Go out with a big basket and start picking all the tomatoes and all that stuff. Freezing some, you know. I want to make, what do I want to make? I want to make salsa. I made the best salsa one year. And it was really kind of easy. It wasn't too hard. But I got the salsa, you know, they at Target, they have these little packages, like, you know, if you're going to make salsa, you put this, you add this, and if you're going to do this, you do that. And so I remember doing that, and we made the best salsa. We had salsa, probably because I jarred it up and did all the things and boiled and all the things, right? So, I don't know, we had it for 6 months. 6 months. Something just came up about Michael's. I don't know. So I want to try it again, but of course I don't have that stuff. So I was in Target the other day. Didn't even think about it. Didn't even think. And then I have, oh God, I have a diamond art at Hobby Lobby, and they haven't called me, so I got to call them because I have to go. Between going from the back of the store to the front of the store to the back of the store, it lost a gem. So I said, don't do anything until I come back here and I fix that. But in the meantime, they said they were going to discount a lot of frames. So if he said, if I can find a better discounted frame for you that works better with this, he said, I'll call you, but they haven't called me. So I hope they didn't frame it up and it's got glass in front of it and I can't put it on. Sharon Lefton's here. Hello, Miss Sharon. Isn't it the best? And I have plenty of tomatoes to make it. And I remember this, okay? This time when we made homemade sauce, you guys. But I think I'm going to try the other way that I did it. I sliced them in half. I put them face down on a cookie sheet, put it in the oven. When they got all crispy and all that stuff, you can take it, like this is the tomato. You can take it like this and the skin comes right off, you guys. And then I put it in a strainer kind of thing. And I used my hand and I, crunched it all up, sliced it all up, took some of the thicker stuff out. And I forget what else I did after that. I need to get my stuff out. I have a box with all my stuff in it in the garage. Rick says, "Where's all these mason jars for?" And I go, "Oh, remember when we did this and that?" And he goes, "Oh yeah." So I got sucked into buying the mason jar like closing thing, so everything stays fresh. I did. So if it doesn't work, I'm telling you right now, I'm sending it back. I'm keeping all the boxes. I'm going to say, this did not work. It wasn't to my satisfactory. I want a refund. I got it on Amazon. And then I bought, yes, I did. I bought something else, to this thing it's this tall, okay? And you wash you put your fruit and vegetables and all that stuff in this bath of water, and you put this in, and it's supposed to clean everything. Instead of using the baking powder soda and the vinegar. It's supposed to clean. So I'm going to try that too. If that doesn't work, it's going back. And then I got the other thing so that, when you wash your refrigerator, this kind of keeps it nice and clean inside. I cut off just enough, you guys. So I got that. So I got a package of two, one for the freezer and one for the refrigerator. I don't know. I've just been buying everything because I feel like I'm going to get poisoned by something that unexpectedly that we're so used to. Hi, Michelle. What do you seal my diamond art with? I don't have it down here, girl, but I got it on Amazon. Send me a message and I'll get the link from Amazon for you. I had to do it the other day. Somebody asked me about that. I didn't seal the ones that I'm getting framed because they're behind glass. And this one was the diamond art that had the big pearls on it that I got from Temu, you guys. So, and don't pull this tight. Don't pull this tight because this is starting to see right here, it's starting to get funky. It's starting to feels like it's constricting on itself or something. I don't know. It could be the hot glue doing it too. I don't know. But, Anybody watch any great movies? I haven't watched a movie in over a week, except for Paw Patrol and Dino. When we went to the movies. Is it a Sonic? Is it Sonic? Yeah, it's Sonic. So I don't know if it's going to work, and if you guys have bought it and it worked, let me know. If you haven't, I'm going to take a short video. So this way, if it doesn't work, don't buy it because we all get sucked in somehow, some way. And others don't. Everybody thinks it's junk, but maybe it's not. I got to be trusting, right? Got to be trusting a little bit. So I'm trusting the info because I don't want to, my vegetables that I get out of the garden, I wouldn't do that. I don't have to worry about pesticides and all that stuff. And, but like apples, if you take an apple and you go like this with your fingernail, it's wax. You're eating wax, even though you think. Cheryl Rock, how are you, my friend? You bought some nice things the other day from Beth's boutique whatnot show. You're going to be rocking it, girl. Good morning, Lois Tapano. Lois sent me something today that she did a diamond art that is amazing. I need to get that. It's amazing. And it's all different size gems on it and stuff. I started one and I haven't finished it. Some nights, you know, you don't want to do things. You just don't. But, and it's back there in a tray. It's back there on the tray. And I have to hide it because the first time the kids came in the door, I forgot all about it the other night, and immediately Colin went to it. Immediately, you guys. He just had to touch it, you know? Had to touch it. Okay, what do I do now, you guys? I'm running out of space here. So should I try just cutting the plastic? I feel like I go around one more time, but there's no plastic here. So I'll just go and put it on top like that, right? It's not like we haven't done that before, right? It's going to be covered with flowers anyway. Yeah, I think that's it. That's good. I'm not burnt. It looks like I'm touching the glue, but I'm not. I'm really not. It's just getting all glued up. Yeah, this is good. Yeah, I'm glad I did that. I was going to cut it. That would have been like a mess. All right, I'm going to go around one more time. One more time, and it should be okay. And now you have a vessel, a vase, that you made out of something that was going to go in the trash. Yeah, I agree. I agree. But you know, in the olden days, we didn't care about that stuff, right? We did not care. Everything you got at the grocery store, you ate the grapes. Everybody still eats the grapes right off the vines at the store. Oh, let me taste these grapes, right? And now you have to worry, you know, that you're going to get sick. And I think Talissa Lindsay's husband got sick, really sick. I don't know what he ate. He could have had a salad for all I know. I don't know. I didn't. Beth from Rekindled Blessings told us the other night. I was like, oh my God, that is so sad. Poor guy. Her cowboy. I call him her cowboy. He is a true cowboy. All right, let me just see if I need to put more glue here. And a little bit more glue here, just so it holds it together. And there we go. There we go. Look at that. Not bad, huh? Not bad. So, I don't know. I got to pick a front. I think let me see. This is more rounded in the front than this one that's just flat. I think I'm going to go with that. So tell me, should I make, because if I'm going to do it, okay, which one did I say? This is the front. If I'm going to make this a beehive, I have to put this on here, you know, and then paint it with black. Should I do that? Because I'm going to stuff all this with flowers, which is sunflowers, all the sunflowers I have back there. That's what I'm going to stuff it with. I'm going to make a cute little decor, put some pumpkins in there. It's a vase. I don't know. I'm thinking about I'm going to do it. So let's do it. Let me do this like that. Because I think, you know, and then I got bees. I was like, oh no, I packed all the bees. But then I remember I had Totally Dazzled bees, you know. I do. And then we'll paint this. Oh gosh. I made that too big. We'll make a piece in there. No biggie. No biggie. I thought I had a good down pat, you guys. I did. But I didn't, so it's all right. We'll just do that. It takes a minute to fix everything, right? And you know I'm worried right now about what the doctor's telling him. And I'm worried that he didn't tell the doctor everything. Because men don't do that. Or he forgets, which I do too. I forget. He ate the lettuce. All right, so. Some of that. All right, I'm going to see, all right. There's a lot of yuckies on this one. So I'm going to see if my lighter works. And it doesn't work, you guys. Let me see. Do I have my other lighter? I thought I had. Don't I have another lighter? You guys must know. I have a lot of junk. That's what I have right now. Where would I put the lighter, you guys? I have a lighter. Another lighter. Could you hold on a minute? Talk within yourselves. I'll be right back. I know where it's now. This lighter is no longer useful. Back. You know, my kitchen's right down the hall, you guys. I don't have to go far. All right. See how there's like all that hair stuff on this? It's a lot of yuckies. So let's just trim it up. And it will give it a nice burnt texture. And it is sealed now with, I know you're probably saying, oh, she's got plastic on there. She's going to burn it. No, I'm not going to. I'm not going to burn it. And I'm just taking off the yucky threads. I don't know what they call it, but I'm calling it yucky threads. So is everybody good on Thursday for a sale? I guess I'm really pretty stuff. The stuff behind me, I'm gonna thrift some on my thrifted items upstairs. I'm gonna get a basket and I'm gonna sell some of that. I don't think in a year I would be able to use all that stuff, you guys. And let me just get this bottom part. Okay. Oh, see, I didn't get that. See that big chunk? It just gets black. Let's get that off. Come on now. Okay. Let me just see if I did a good job. I like that it gives it a little black tinge. Makes it look vintage. All right, let me get my black paint, which is ink. Let's get that. And we will paint that center. And I'm going to use these. I have so much stuff, you guys. It's not even funny, and I just want to get used. I had 3 of these saved. Like, what was I thinking? Like, how many of these things was I going to make, right? I don't know. But so I threw the other containers out because we always have orange juice. Rick drinks orange. Oh, goodness gracious. There we go. There we go. I'm going to leave this lighter in here because the other one did not work. I threw the other one out. Hi, Gail Garrett. How was your weekend? Was your weekend good? I hope it was. Something fell back there, sorry. Hope it was. I haven't talked to you in a dog's age, but I'm busy today. Maybe later. Maybe later. See, we're going to have a beehive. We're going to do a beehive, and then we're going to stuff it, and we're going to make the flowers, and we're going to put like a pumpkin to make it fallish. You know, all the things. I feel like this was not down there good. So, let's make it down. The heck would I get that? And I'm having a hard time reading comments right now, so hi, Loretta. Went to go with my side garden items was stolen. Oh, no. Yeah, my husband has said that people around here are stealing things. We have a shed that's near in the side yard. We put all our lawn furniture, all stuff to go to the beach, the cart and all that. It's about $1,000 worth of stuff in that shed. Not to mention the shed cost me $400, but us $400, not me, us. And Rick is saying that they're going around stealing stuff. It's just amazing. And then don't leave your doors open and stuff. You know, we got those people that come into your house and then they don't leave. What do they call them? You know, like Kelly Ripper and her husband did a special on it. So I'm dying to see that special. And believe it or not, their special was based on this wife or woman. And these people invaded her house, and it was actually, she inherited it from her parents, and she had no rights. None. They arrested her. Can you imagine? I'm just like, the law is like messed up sometimes, right? But, you know, I don't know if it's been resolved. I don't know. But the story is Kelly Ripa and her husband did the story. Now, I don't know if it's going to be on their show story or they just did like a special and they both did it. It'll be interesting to see. We had someone do that here in Hull. 2 years. It took them 2 years. The people that own the house, they just didn't want to deal with her anymore, and they sold the house with her in it. Squatters, yeah, squatters. You know, I get nervous. Like, I used to leave my front door open. Remember, I used to say, oh, I left the front door open, and I liked in the summertime people walking by. Yeah, no, I don't do that anymore. Everything's shut. Everything's shut. Because the minute they enter, you are screwed. That's what I understand. I don't know. There's a guy that has a show about squatters and how he gets rid of them. So we might have to I might have to write his name down just in case that happens to somebody. You have to hire him. You have to hire this guy. And he comes and gets rid of the squatters. How's that look? Does that look good? I think it looks good. All right. I have no water again because I didn't think I was painting. Let me just dry this and see if I need to do any touch-ups. And I'm not going to put, like, honey or anything. I'm just going to put bees. Where are my bees? Right here. I have to pick the right bees, okay? I have all these bees. I'm totally dazzled. Scary stuff in the world today. Scary stuff. I don't know. I can't say. I just want to be happy and just pretend I don't know what's going on. So if you don't watch the news, then you don't know what's going on. It's better that way. It's better. You did watch that show, Meg? I mean, Janice? I don't know. I haven't gone to like actually sit and go watch it. All right, so we got. I don't know. That didn't look good. I have to do this bottom part. I put it down, and all of a sudden, I see spots right here. Let's tap, tap, tap. Let's tap, tap, tap. I mean, it is rope, right? Just so you know, if you don't have the right color rope and you want to paint rope to make it the color you need, like if you needed like a Christmas red, you can't find rope in Christmas red. Well, maybe you can. I don't know. I never look for it in sometimes the skinnier version. So know that you can paint rope. You know? All right, here we go. I'm going to get some flowers over here. Okay? I don't know what kind of sunflowers I'm going to get. I got different colors over there. So now I got to put that in. That's obviously not going to fit. So we got to cut this down. Cut this down. Oh, it's 2 pieces. Didn't even know. Oh, that's good. That's good. Let's just put a little glue on the bottom of here. Okay, just so it stays in place a little better. Okay. Okay, let's put that in. And can this go in like this? No, I can't. So I'm going to have to make it skinnier. I'm using this, whatever this is. All right, let's get that. Let's put some glue on that side. Because when it goes in, it can stick to the one next to it. Just push it down. I think that's good. I mean, should I just put this piece on top? Yeah, why not? I got it, right? Why not? And then I don't have to save it. And then just going to put glue around the sides. All right, so we got that. See it? All right, so we're all good to go. So now let's pick the right sunflowers, okay? Let's pick the right sunflowers. And we might put some moss in here, right? The dreaded moss, but we got to do it. And then we'll put the bees on after. Finishing touches. I have some pumpkins off of my pumpkins over here that I got from a friend here. I don't know. Should I? Let me see. Like I have, look at this. I have some of these big ones that are already off, you know, cut off the pick. We could start off with these, okay? And I like these, right? And we have to cut this because look, I think it's going to be too tall. So let's just cut that, right? And I am going to be sure to do this just so they don't move. And if you saw what I just did, I just bend it a little bit, okay? Just bend it a little bit. I have one that has no pick. I don't know what happened to the pick, but we have picks over there, so okay. Oh, this is a different color. We don't want that color yet. I don't know. We might just mix and match the colors. I love this color of the sunflower. Do you love it? I love it. And one in the center is going to be taller. Okay, let's get this one in the center. Do you hear my TV from the living room? I just realized I can hear it a little bit. Okay, so see how this is not opening that good? Just a little heat. See how much that look how better that is. Okay. All right, we're going to do it this way. All right, so let me see what else I have. I have this one. Let me get a pick. All right, we have a pick. And we have, I don't know what happened to it. Honestly, I don't know. It's crazy, isn't it? And then I have that. Let's put some glue on that. So did everybody have a pretty much a good weekend? It wasn't too, I heard some like storms down south, and I'm just like, the life has not given up this summer for anybody. You know, it's either you're in a big tornado or you are having like fires and, oh my God. I couldn't tell you, girl. That's a decision you have to make. What to do with your daughter's clothes. You can call somebody and say, pick it up. I don't know. I need one more of that color. So I think I took this off of something, the stem it came on, because it was just, it was too much to have, to put in my little pockets over there. Okay. Come on now, open up, flower. You're no fun if you're all folded up. So answer me this, because like, you know, I was not sure of the project today. Oh, I need another one right here. Oh, yeah. You need another one. Let me get another one. Do I have this one? Let's count. How many do we have? This one has a double leaf. We don't want a double leaf. We don't need all leaves, okay? Let's take that off. Push that up and open up this. You know, because I pack these and they get all scrunched up. So to unscrunch them, that's what I use the hairdryer. Somebody gave me that trick a long time ago. It's not my trick. Someone did it and I was like, oh, good idea, right? So you keep those ideas in the back of your head and you go, oh yeah, and you got to do that. You got to do that. Okay. All right. Let me see. Let me go around. Oh my goodness, it looks good. All right, what else should we put? What else should we put? I know what we're going to put. Hold on. I got to get it. Got to get it. I'm wondering if I thought I had some. We're going to put some leaves. I think we're going to put, no, maybe not. Oh, here's some white sunflowers. We're going to put some pumpkin. Oh, here they are. But that's not the color I was looking for. So we will use this. We will use this. All right, you guys are not seeing this. But I'm going to put some of this in, okay? I'm going to put some of this in just to add some more, you know. And I don't care what color I use. This is brown. And then we have this piece right here with the orange flower sticking out. We'll put some of that in. This I got from Hobby Lobby. Not this year, to be honest with you, not this year. I just didn't want to buy anything yet because I felt like if I bought something and then I bring it home and I got like tons of flowers. This is not all of my fall flowers either. I have more flowers. I have more fall flowers in a bin. So as I use, I'll replace, if you know what I'm saying. All right, so I got this. I don't know if I need that. Do I need that? And I need to be able to stick it in, right? Stick it in. All right, so let's just go through there. Maybe I want more. I want a bunch. Maybe I want a bunch. All right, this is kind of flimsy. Pick. So we're going to put that in there. And this one in here. Do you hear me going into it? It's kind of flimsy. Oh, here it goes. You can hear it going into the spot. And then I got some brown. And see how you're not going to see this, but I'm just going to go like that. And then put this one in. Do you hear it? Okay. All right. That looks good. So now what else should I put in there? Should I put some brown leaves maybe? I definitely want to put pumpkins, so let's put some pumpkins. So I was sent this. So I'm going to take some pumpkins and I'm going to put it on skewers, which is pretty easy. I'm just going to cut. And I think this is the right size pumpkin. I didn't want to put everything on the table here because then it starts getting crowded. So I figured I would just take the things down as I need it. How many should I do? Should I do? Let me just cut 5. If I don't use them all, it's not like I'm gonna, it's a bad thing. So, all right. So we got 1, 2, 3. Okay, I did 6. I did 6. I'm just looking at something. Oh, this might be cute. This might be cute too. So let's do the skewers. Let's do the skewers. I don't know how long the skewers have to be, but I have skewers. So we're going to stick it up the butt of the, like that. Just go like that. And we got to pick. All right. I'm going to make them long because I can push them in. And we'll go like that. Just put a couple of pumpkins, right? You know I love doing this stuff. You know I love it. And it's going to come out fab. I just don't, I have an idea and I have to keep going with it, right? You got to keep going with it and then fill it all in. And then what happens is you fill it in sometimes too much. But too much to me on flowers is just enough. Just saying. Just enough. I don't know. I felt like wanting to put pussy willows in, but I'm thinking, nah. This one has to go further down. Yeah, here we go. Thank you for cooperating. You got to thank your stuff, right? Because, sometimes. All right, so I have 2 more, but I think it's looking good, okay? I think it's looking good. So I just pulled this down. So we can use this as filler. Let me put this away and get all of this crap in the trash. Because, then I start feeling crowded again. Are we liking it? Because Rick is the one who will tell me later. They loved it, Loretta. Oh my God, they loved it. I even loved it. You know, he'll say stuff like that to me. I don't know if it's true. So, but all right. So I'm going to stick some of this in. This I can't remember where I got this from. There's no tag. If you guys know, we're going to add a little bit of this. A little bit of this and a little bit of that makes a lot of good. You know? All right. But I cut 3. Oh, Jennifer. Thank you. All right. So you see how this is. Okay. You see? All right. I need the stem. So I'm going to push all of this wonderfulness up to the top. So now I have a stem, and it made it look like there's a lot of flowers on there. Okay. So I'm not going to put any glue because I'm going to I'm just going to stick it in. Oh my gosh, that's perfect. That's perfect. We might need more because now I'm in love. I'm in love. All right, so we're going to put this one here. And let's see if I can engage in this, getting it in. Oh my gosh, look at, you put a little bit of stuff in there and all of a sudden becomes a changed woman, right? A changed woman. All right. I don't know where I got this. You think I got this at the Dollar Tree? Because if I did, and it wasn't this year, I should go buy some more if I find it this year, right? I don't know. All right, I'm going to put this one because it looks like it's longer. It's longer, so I can put some right here, in the top. And I think that's it for flowers. Let me feel. Oh, I touched it. I touched the foam. Let me get this long one. Because, you know, some of them are different heights and stuff. And I'm just going to go like this. This is coming out beautiful. Should I put? I don't know. It's all right. It's all right. I think I put enough stuff in there. Let me put this over here. I think I put enough. I feel now this is not enough. I should put another one, right? It's so easy to go get another one, right? It's right there on the door. And I got one more, so I'm just going to use the last one, right? And call it a day. Boom. Done. If anybody's interested in this, feel free. You know what to do. And if Thursday it's still here, it's going to go for sale. I don't know. Should I get another one of these to put in the front here or the side? I feel like maybe I should take this one out. Hold on. Let me take this one out. All right. And then move this over here. Move this over here. And see, now that looks good. That looks good. Because now the focus is this, okay? And these are like, capiche? Does everybody? All right, this sunflower I don't need. I'm going to put this, if I can, so we don't lose the leaf. I think this could have went with this. Who knows, right? But let's not throw away anything we don't know. And I'll put this back, because this is a different color. See how different that is? We don't want to have different. We don't want to have different. Let's put that away. Do we need anything else other than, you know, the bees? I don't think we need any more. I don't think we need any more pumpkins. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Should I put one more? Because it's never right to not do it even. Let me do 5. Let me do 5 to be sure. I'm good to have 5. All right, where did I say I was going to put it now? Right here? Right here. Hold on, let me fix that. All right, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is 5. I'll put the 5th one here. And you feel it engage, you know, inside the foam. You feel that, oop, it just grabs. So I got one more, but we'll just leave that alone. We'll leave that alone. We're going to put a little bit of moss because I think we need moss. You think we need moss? I think we need moss. All right, let's get the moss out. Here comes the mess. It's only a little mess. It's only a little mess. Sorry, I'm not reading the comments. Yes, sunflower project. Yay! Who loves sunflowers? Hi, Beverly. I love them. And I made some diamond art using some sunflowers with pumpkins and stuff. So that's what inspired me, actually. It had nothing to do with this, but I'm not gluing it in. If you stick this in the right way, you guys, you don't have to glue it in. You know, just stick it in there, and it all looks great, you know. Look at that, just like I'm just sticking it in. So this side has nothing. This side has nothing. So now we're gonna get a little bit more. And I like it when it has like little tendrils hanging down. All right, and I'm just gonna stick this in here. You can't see anything bad. Well, nothing's bad. It doesn't look like an open space of nothingness, you know. Come on now, flower. Come on now, flower. You're gonna have to come this way a little bit, and you're gonna have to come this way a little bit. There you go. Just really a few adjustments, and sometimes you can't stick it all in, and sometimes it's too much. But I still like a little bit. See, like, I don't mind that. That's the back, okay? And this is the front, all right? All right, let me close this bag up. And then we'll put the bees on, and then I'll decide, do I put a bow on here? And what color bow? Did I cut myself, you guys? Oh, I did. I got blood. How did I do that? Oh, yeah. I just saw a drop of blood right here on the table. How did I cut myself? Oh, I could have scratched myself with all right, let's cleanse it. Let's clean it a little bit. It's just a dot. How did I get that? Did anybody see me do that? I got my kit. So let me get a Band-Aid, because, you know, I keep a kit back here. I just found another one in the drawer. So it's always good to have them, you know, especially when you travel. I have one in my beach bag in case the kids step on a show. You know, I mean, I have like kid ones. They don't even stay, but it's just the thought. The kids go, I got a Band-Aid. No, I have a Band-Aid. Did I get any blood on this? I'd be so upset right now if I did. Ay. All right. Look at that. All the things I could do without Rick. Pretty soon I'll be so good I can read all the comments. All right, so here's the bees. And let's just see what bees we're going to pick. Okay. I don't know. Look at this big one. Holy majoli. Look at that big one. Totally dazzled. Then we got one with a gem. Oh, look at that with the gem. All right. And then we got this one. Oh, I kind of like this guy. He's different. He's definitely different. I don't know. Is he think he might be too much. I think they're too much. So I have, oh, who gave me these? Somebody gave me these. I'm going to use these today. I have 3 of them. Can't get it out. I have 2 of them, and I have this one. The other ones I packed, but I had this, so I have this one. See it? I have this one. Then I have these. Somebody gave me these, and it said Happy Mail, and I don't know who it was because I didn't write her name on it. So please forgive me if it's you. And I use all my Happy Mail. Not right away. I try to, but, you know, it's sometimes the project doesn't present itself. Okay, so we get some of those. And what else do I have? And I have some silver ones. I like these silver ones. They're different. I wonder if I got these from Temu. I don't know. I like that one too. All right, so on that one's almost the same. We're going to put these away because I don't like those big ones, okay? So I need, you know what I need to get? We need the JB weld because, you know, it's metal. And you know me with the metal. I think I'm going to put you here, Okay, so I'm going to put some JB Weld to make sure it doesn't come off ever. And I'm going to put it on right here. Ah! God bless me. Thank you. I do. All right, and then I'm going to put another one right here. And that one, those are small, and they have little diamonds on them. So, oh my goodness, Loretta. I need glue. How much glue did I use today? I feel like I've been putting glue in this thing this whole time. Okay, here we go. All right, and then I got this one. These have little diamonds on it, like, I don't know if these were the gifts. So we're going to use the gifts. So we got that. And then we'll put one. I don't know if I should do the line. Should I do the dot, dot, dots so they're spinning around? Tell me if I should do that. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up if I should do that. I have no problem doing that. I just don't know if you guys like it. I'm going to go like this, like he's leaving. I got this big silver one. I had to use that silver one. All right, and where should I put this one? Because I want to leave space to put a bow. I think I'm going to use a bevel check. Just make a simple little bow, you know? Maybe I should put this. No, I don't like it there. All right, so we're going to do this one here. See, sometimes you get too much. And then put this here. And then put this here. Let's hope I get no glue on me. And I'm just going to have him coming from the side, you know? And I know I didn't put any, like, honey, but I think it just still came out cute. All right. Should I put one in the middle? I can put one in the middle. Should I? I'm going to show it to you just to see if you think I should. I got a small one. Let's see if I can put a small one. Let me get the tweezers so I can hold it in place. All right. Let's put the small one here. Let's see. Should I put a small one like right there? Should I put a small one? Or going like down here? Oh, maybe I should put it from here. Yeah, I got it. I got it. Oh my God, I just glued my table. Oh gosh. And then we just got to put a bow, which I didn't get the ribbon out. So look at that. Let's get it off quick before it melts, because it will melt my plastic. Let's put the cover on. This is a waste when it does that. Okay. And don't use that again, because if you do, you'll get it all over the place. I like that. I like it. It's not perfect, but I like it. All right, let's put a bow. Oh, let me put these back. So I got this case, just if anybody's interested. I got this case from Temu. I don't even remember how many years ago. But I named everything. Like, these have bows in it. This has bees in it. So I can look for things easier, you know. I have, like, St. Patrick's Day. The ones that I don't have a lot of, you know. Like the keys. I have keys in here. I don't have a lot of them. So I put the ones I don't have a lot of, and I put them in here. This was upside down. Then this one is bows. And this one is St. Patrick's Day. What is this one? Oh, this is St. Patrick's Day too. They're in there the right way. So yeah, I got this from Temu, and I kind of like it. You know, because it's like having little spots, but you can put more in. Just FYI. All right, let me get the ribbon. And it should be right here, not too far. Not too far. And I don't want the thick buffalo check. I have a skinny one. I hope it's in here, you guys. You know? I hope it's in here. If it's not, I'm going to pretend like I did it. I don't know. I got this from Temu. This might be okay. Let me just keep looking for the one I really wanted. You know, just so I can. All right, I got that. Put that in there. Where is it, you guys? You know I have everything organized. You know, that's really a bummer when you know you have everything organized and then you can't find it. You know? Ay, ay, ay. I have this one, but that's too skinny. I don't want skinny. I want medium. And it's not in here. This whole, oh wait. Okay. So I have this one and I have this one, this thicker one. I don't know which one's going to work. So we'll give it a try. Either way, we'll give it a try, right? Okay, let's put all this stuff over here. All my tweezers and stuff. Should I do those little things? I have my pen here. I can put the, like they're flying around. You know? You tell me. Oh, let's get that off. All right, let's see. I don't think this is wired. I know I have a Buffalo check that's wired, you guys. I'm just going to make the bow. And then I'm going to put the ribbon around it. This way I'm not having to. All right. Like needing space. Okay. I don't know if you can see it, but here it is. Here's the bow. I'm just going to do 2 loops. And that's another thing. I have my spring ribbon here. And I really wanted to change it out, put the spring and the summer ribbon back up in the garage, up in the attic. And I keep forgetting, so I got to do that too. People send me what I said I was going to do today, because I'm not wasting this day doing nothing. And I have energy, so. And Rick won't mind. Just saying, he won't mind today. As long as the doctor didn't tell him anything bad. You know? Okay, that came out perfect, you guys. Came out perfect. All right, let's put that over here. This I got from, it looks like I got this from Michael's. Celebrate ribbon. Okay. Just putting that over there for a minute so it doesn't unravel. Okay, I'm going to tie a knot. And I'm going to tie a knot. And then I'm going to turn it around. And I'm going to tie a knot. And I think I have, I can either use the pumpkin for a center or a sunflower. I have a tiny sunflower I can put in the middle or nothing. Not everything needs a center, correct? Does everything need a center? All right, which is the front and which is the back? Okay, that, I'm just going to cut this. This looks too long, so, all right. All right, that's the back because that's how it looks. All right, so let me take this ribbon. And I'm going to go around. Okay, and I'm going to, all right. I'm going to start in the front because I'm putting the bow in the front, right? So I'm going to start in the front. And I hope you like my decisions today. Except for I didn't do the bee thing. You know, the bee lines, you know, the dashes as they put, you know, you can make it look like they're flying around. So if you decide you want that, let me know at the end of this bow. Okay. Hi, Lisa Fabe. How's my Lisa Fabe? I hope all is well. And that's another thing. I have 2 things I have to pack up people bought. So I can't get away with not doing anything today. All right, so now I did that. Let's cut this, and then you'll see it all. I was going to tie it in the back, and that's why it took such a long time, but I just didn't want to do that way. Okay. I think the bow came out super perfect. Super perfect. Oh, goodness. I'm funny. Super perfect. I could use a black button. Maybe. I don't know. Let me just do one thing. I have a small sunflower right here. Do I have small sunflowers right here? I feel like I got small sunflowers right here. And I'd have to dig it out. Yeah, I'd have to dig it out. You know, it's so much easier. I'm just putting this right here. I'm just going to do this. Pull one right here. Small daisy. Done. Small daisy. I was looking for the ones from the Dollar Tree. You get in the packages, right? And let's put that in. I got to cut that better. Let's cut that better. Just get a little closer, right? Okay. Oh, well, that's not bad. We don't need that green stuff. I'm just fixing the bow. Fixing. It came out cute. I'm just saying. I'm not an expert by any means. I try not. I don't want you to think you have to be an expert to do anything. You know, you don't. How's that look? All right. Should I do the dots with this? Hey, snow shower. How are you? Should I do this for the bees? I feel like I want to. Should we? Should we? Yes. Thank you, Lisa. Should I do the like pretend like they're flying around you guys? I'm gonna do it because it looks kind of like the bees that just don't have a home. If you prefer to do it in paint, do it in paint, but I'm using my Sharpie. And it's looking okay. All right, let's do this one. Let's pretend he came from far away. He says, there's my nest. There's my nest. Where's my honey? And this big one, woo! He's the mama, the queen. And then this guy, he's little. He's just starting to make honey. Anybody here to have honeycomb, like the honey things, the bee things? Like I would die if you did. Only because I'm afraid of everything. Yesterday we were at the beach and there was a big bumblebee flying around, you guys. Big one. And I said to Rick, like that. And he hit it into the guy's face. Oh my God, I said to myself, that's terrible. That's terrible. I was so apologetic. He goes, it's all right. I get you're afraid. But geez, Rick, he says. Okay. It just has a little dots. I think we're done. Okay. That's done. Where's my ribbon? I got to put this back on. Next time, hopefully I'll find it faster. No, someone says no. You can paint over them if you like. And if you like it, you can keep it. Let me get my little thing here. All to repurpose an orange juice container. That's it. That's what it was. An orange juice container. How's this looking right here? What's going on with that flower? Let's go. We should have put one on the flower. Oh, well. Do we like it? Okay, good. Carly says yes on the dot. So thank God someone said yes. Thank God. So tomorrow I will be live at what time again? Everybody see my schedule I put out? I put it in my Telegram, my broadcast channel, and on my page yesterday or last night. Because I have to ask my daughter when she needs me. And she said she's all set this week. She's been taking him out, going out. No one's allowed to touch him. She was at the beach and no one's allowed to touch him. She didn't want people smush them all over, you know, doing all things. So, but she's been going out, so she's not trapped. And she has the nanny, and she has night care, you know, a night nurse. Is it cute? Thank you. Let me just do this over here with this one. Stay where you're supposed to stay, girl. All right. All right. There we go. Much better on that. Much better. I love it. I love the fact that if you don't have, you could do this with a glass vase, but I used a plastic. It's not that heavy. It won't be that much for shipping. I used how many sunflowers? You can get one. You can get a bunch of them at the Dollar Tree. And then you, I don't know where these small sunflowers came, like this small stuff came from. It didn't have a tag, so I can't tell you. It could have come from Dollar Tree. It could come from Michael's, because sometimes I go to Michael's, then I drive over to the parking lot on the other side, and there's Dollar Tree. Yeah. Very cute. Thank you, Cheryl. Yeah, she's not being fussy. She's being protective. You know, she's adoring him. She does. Thank you, Claudia. So I'm going to have a sale on Thursday. I think I'm going to do it around 4:30. Hopefully it's not a good day, but that's when I'm going to do it. Because I have to go to Dana-Farber at 11:30 in the morning. So by the time I get back and all that stuff, I don't have a lot. I only have what you see behind me. I have Sweet Summertime, this beautiful wreath. I have the sheep decor, Christmas sheep. I have my pumpkins. I have my Christmas goose. I have my, my vase over here. And if anybody wants any of the candles, I'll put it out there. The jars and everything, because I did thrift them. Is what you're going to pay for, probably, most likely. I can put the wax, you can pour the wax in a bag. I can put it in a Ziploc bag. You get the wick, okay? And you just put the wax in, stick the wick in, and you're ready to go, okay? You'll just have to buy more wicks, because once you burn it, you want to take that wick out and put a new wick in. Don't throw away the wax. You can add a little bit more wax, but if you don't have any, that's not a big deal. Thank you, Patricia. Today I had a great day, and I'm sorry I didn't read all the comments. And Beverly, I hope all goes well with your daughter, honestly. I get sad. I hate that word. I hate it. 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 So, I should have been writing notes. I got to get glue sticks, right? Get the glue sticks. I'm going to put it on the table. The wreath. Yeah, the wreath that's behind me. Did you see the wreath? That big wreath? Look at that big wreath. I have to go to Michael's. My friend at Michael's might have a box for wreaths. I'm going to call her and say, hey, I need a box for a wreath. And I'm going to tell her, I think it's, what did I say it was, about 18? So maybe a 20-inch, because I don't want to squish it. Maybe a 20-inch box. I mean, obviously I can make one. I can make anything. Take a screenshot. Take a screenshot of... Send me a message, because I missed some of the things you say. I miss you, Lucy. Last night I fell asleep on the chair, like doing the nod. I don't know what happened to me last night. And I finally went to bed, and I went like this. I went to bed, right? And I'm laying on the bed like this, and I'm like this, right? All of a sudden, Rick snores. I go, bang, I hit him, and he stopped snoring. That's all I remember. It was like, oh, my God. You love the arrangement. I love it. It's sunflowers. It's 'tis the season. 'Tis the season, I think. And I love how the season, this brings me happiness. I love the colors. Apple picking coming soon. All the things we all love to do, Hi, Fran. How are you? Everybody have a lovely, lovely day. And I will see everybody at 11 o'clock. I have another fun project. I lined them all up yesterday. I said, this is what I'm going to do this week. It's better if I do that than try to figure out in the morning. So I try to line them all up. But during the morning hours, Rick goes, where are you going? I said, I got to get some things ready. So I had to take the label off of the plastic, the container. I had to cut the container. I didn't pull out the flowers because I didn't want to do any of that. I got my rope. And then, I don't know, when the last time I used this rope, a whole chunk of it came out. So I think it was pretty good. I can stick this back in. The rope, if you're looking for rope, this is the best way to buy it, I think. Look at how much rope you get. Oh my God. It came from Hobby Lobby, okay? It's macrame rope. Look at how much you get. I'll tell you how much you get. You get 900 feet. 900 feet. And I've already done one project with this. Let me take that. Let me take that out. Let me take that out just so that, you know, and I'm not taking the plastic off. Where's the end? Oh God, let's not have another knot, right? Where's the end? Oh my gosh. Okay, I'll deal with this later, but I'm like, oh, here it is. Woo, woo. Because I took the knot. Okay, so I started in the middle because I didn't want to take this off, the plastic, because then we'd have a real big knot, okay? So I bought it like this. So if you're ever looking, you like doing like rope stuff, don't go buy like small rolls, you know. The only small rolls I buy is this small roll from the Dollar Tree, because this is the skinniest twine for when I make bows that I found, you know. So, and I think I did pretty good. Maybe I'll put this in the box over here. I have a box of like small pieces of twine, and there you go. There it went. All right, so tomorrow at 11, Wednesday, no live. Thursday, I'm going to change that schedule today. And I'm going to do around 4:30. I'm going to do sales. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe the candles are 7 and 12 aprons. And if this doesn't sell today, then we have 8. Then tomorrow's 9. So we have 9, you know, we got 9 things. Including the 12, I didn't say 12, I said 12 aprons, and I have to decide that if all of it is going to go to charity, you know, going to Dana-Farber. Like, I'm going to ask for, I think, $10 per apron. So I have $120 going to go to Dana-Farber, but I got to decide if I should make a little bit of my money back. So I feel like, okay, I'm good, right? Hi, Twyla! How are you, my friend? Let's not look at this, okay? Let's look at, this is what I made today. Isn't it pretty? So see you tomorrow, Kathy Childers said. I'll see you too. Thank you, Janice. You made aprons? I didn't sew aprons. I bought some aprons from Temu. And that's the ones I use all the time, you guys. So it's not like they're crappy. I use them all the time. And these were plain. So I had from Temu iron-on decals that you could put on T-shirts or you could put on anything. And so I said, what am I going to do with all these? So I ironed 12 of them myself using my heat press back there. They were on there good. I just have to put the instructions when I sell them. You can wash them, but I wouldn't. Don't wash them, okay? Aprons last forever. I've had some of those aprons back there from Temu since the beginning of time when I bought Temu 5 years ago. You can spot wash them. Like if I get some paint on it, I'll take and just spot wash them, you know, clean them. But other times I go, I don't care, right? You don't care. Hi, Debbie. How are you? Hope you have a great day, my friend. So anyway, I do have those because everybody needs an apron I didn't paint today, so I didn't put an apron. You need an apron when you craft, okay? My friend Monroe, when we went to Chattanooga, okay, she spilled paint all over her. If she had my apron on that I gave everybody, she would not have had it all over herself. So I don't think she's gone without an apron in a long time. Anyway, I love you so much, everybody. Have a great one. See you tomorrow. What colors? All fall colors. All right, YouTube. Love you so much, guys.